Okay, just a quick update. So I built this thing. Well, it wasn't much building. I took some pallets, 4 of them, tied them together, filled it with some of the dirt, stable compost, a bunch of the initial weeds that were in here. Instead of tilling the garden this year, we just went through, pulled all the weeds by hand. There weren't a lot of them. The ones that were there grew really big. I guess there wasn't a lot of weed seed that took. The theory I had was most of the seeds are buried, and because we didn't till, we didn't bring any to the surface. So there's some grass and clover in here that we're pulling, but they're mostly big clumps, not super thick. It just looks thick because the clumps are big, but they pull up really easy. Anyway, so I put a bunch of compost, a bunch of those weeds in the middle. This thing was all the way to the top. It has since, composted down. I screwed up. I should have put these things horizontally instead of vertically. So we're going to change that. So today, I've already harvested previously half of the potatoes that were growing out of the side of this thing. Today I harvested the other half that were growing out, so now there's nothing in here, and we're going to flip these. However, I've got almost a full Walmart bag of potatoes. This is probably the biggest one. They're only growing for about 2 months. All I did is I took potatoes that were sprouting in the pantry, and they were getting a little soft, and I was like, we're not going to eat these. I almost threw them away, and I said, you know what, let me plant them. I don't know if they're going to take. I think we're still having a little bit of frost, maybe. So I stuck them out here. They started growing. Not bad for getting, 1 big, 2 or 3 big potatoes, and then a bunch of little ones that will probably just boil up. I mean, some of them are pretty small. I mean, this size. But they'll still make good boiled potatoes. So, yep. And a couple of them are already sprouting on the plant where they got sun. They're all green. So I figured they're laying off to the side. Once we flip this thing, I'm going to replant them. And I think we might have some store-bought potatoes in the house that are starting to sprout again. So who knew? Almost, growing potatoes from trash.